Oh man, what is going on, Sacramento? I don't know. I don't know how to. I mean, I don't know how to start. This is crazy. Basically, the Sacramento Kings um, waited to trade the pick. Um, I can't even put this into words. Like, why did they wait so long? Maybe nothing surfaced on the while they're on the clock, or maybe they really wanted Chris Murray. But I'm trying to. Oh shit! We just made a trade. Okay, Kobe Jones. Wow. Okay, the Celtics are trading the Kobe Jones to the Kings. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So that's crazy. What? Oh man. All right, guys. Unbelievable, man. The Kings waited and then they end up trading the pick. I'm thinking that Chris Murray was probably who they wanted, but Chris Murray was taken a pick before the Kings at 23. He went to Portland, got drafted by the Blazers. Good pickup there for the Blazers. A good freaking draft for the Portland Trailblazers. They got Scoot Henderson in the first round in the lottery pick, and then they got now they have Chris Murray at 23. But I'm thinking that the Kings definitely wanted Murray. I know they wanted Murray because it's like, why would you wait so long to finally trade the pick when you're on the clock? So it just makes sense to trade. Maybe they already had something in the works with the Dallas Mavericks, assuming that Murray was not going to be the pick at 24, and they decided to make that deal with the Mavericks, sending them the 24th pick and Rashad Holmes. Utmost respect to Rashad Holmes and his family. Very nice people. Very unfortunate that it didn't work out here this past season. I still think about he could have been definitely used in the playoffs against the Warriors. Definitely his hustle and his rebounding could have been big time on Looney. But despite that, despite not seeing him in the playoffs, utmost respect to him, man. His mom is very, very nice. Met his pops a couple times and his brother as well. Uh, Best of luck to Rashad Holmes moving forward. But the Kings have now cleared $30 million in cap space. You take Rashad Holmes' contracts off the book, you freaking have $30 million in cap. What are you going to do with it? Everybody's asking me that. I get it. What are the Kings going to do with that? Let me just make this clear. Let me just say this. I think that the moving Rashad Holmes off the books, you have $30 million in cap space. I honestly think that the Kings wouldn't do this if they didn't have anything in the works. Um, I'm not quick to judge. I'll be straight up. I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, it was a little disappointing to trade the 24th pick away and not get anything returned. But the reality is that they probably wanted Chris Murray. He got drafted before they were on the clock at 24, and they decided to uh, make that deal with the Dallas Mavericks. And I feel like they should have definitely uh, had something in the works, because if they don't have anything in the works and this is just a move just to clear cap and they don't do anything with the cap space that they cleared, you can forget about it. I would be pissed off and tremendously disappointed if the Kings decided not to do with this anything with this cap space. Now, I think about cap space. I think about the free agents forwards that are going in, that are going to be available for the Sacramento Kings. Couple of names, Kyle Kuzma, uh, Chris Middleton. Uh, I just think that there has to be a plan from Monty McNair's staff. Otherwise, this wouldn't make no damn sense. It honestly would not make any sense, man. So I think that there has to be some type of plan in the works that the Kings are obviously on. They wouldn't do this if they didn't have anything in the works. But make no mistake about it. They got Kobe Jones from the Boston Celtics for a future second round pick. Kobe Jones is a guard from Xavier, and I actually like Kobe Jones a lot. I was going to do a draft video for Kobe Jones, just didn't have the time to get it done. But otherwise, it's a wait and see approach for me, man. I'm not quick to judge. Let it play out. I tweeted this out as well. Just don't, be disappointed. There's more to this. Let it play out. Let's see where this freaking goes, because you have Rashad Holmes' contract off the books. You have about little over $30 million in cap space to spend. Now, also factors in that Domantas Sabonis's looming extension is coming. So that might be in the works at some point during the summer or before this training camp starts. But we obviously have to clear cap to get his extension in as well. Whether he accepts it or not, that is yet to be determined. But also, Monty McNair and staff, they do want Harrison Barnes back. Let's just face it. Harrison Barnes, they do want him back. They'd be open to bringing him back. So the cap wise, I don't know how that's going to look. I think there could be a good chance where Harrison Barnes could be back. But if I'm a betting man, I'd probably say the Kings might go for other forwards at first. Once as soon as free agency opens up, they will make offers to free agents, and whether they sign and take the money or not, we shall see. But make no mistake about it, Harrison Barnes, from what I'm hearing, Harrison Barnes is definitely in the cards to possibly return back for the Kings. Make no mistake about it. And he's been very deserving of a new contract. I'm not saying clear cap just to pay him the max. I'm not saying that, guys. I'm saying that Harrison Barnes, on a reasonable contract, should be a possibility to return to the team. But this doesn't make sense right now. There has to be something more bigger in the works, man, is what I'm saying. And I think that they definitely will do something, because if you're not going to do anything about it, you're just dumping salary and not doing anything with it. There's no point. I'd much rather hang on to the pick. And I do like Kobe Jones a lot. I mean, honestly, like he's a good guard and he can get buckets. But I thought when the Boston Celtics drafted him right now, I thought that they would potentially look at Kobe Jones as a Marcus Smart replacement, because they traded Marcus Smart in the trade. But no, that was our guy, and I guess they wanted to get Kobe Jones here in Sacramento, and they went ahead and traded a future second round draft pick. So with that being said, appreciate you guys in the chat. What's going on, everybody? We still got the second round. We still got the second round. I mean, I like Emoni Bates a lot, man. I'm hoping that the Kings somehow find a way to get Emoni Bates. I'm refreshing my feed right here. I don't see anybody taking him, but I think Emoni Bates would be a really, really good pick for the Sacramento Kings, man. So with that being said, yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of my phone's blown up, my feed's blown up. Some are disappointed, some are not disappointed, some are like, let's just wait it out and see what happens. I'm more on that side of the fence, guys. I think that we should just wait it out. Let's wait and play it out and see how this plays out. Let's just see how it goes. What I wanted, ideally, it would have been cool to have Chris Murray at 24. I think it would have been a perfect family reunion with Keegan being here in Sacramento as a King, and to have his brother here on board. And it's just crazy because, like, as soon as the Blazers drafted Chris Murray at 23, they definitely were so quick to make that trade happen. Like, as soon as the clock count started, and the Kings, they just were like, all right, you know what? We want a Murray. He's off the board. Let's just make this deal happen with the Mavericks. And, Rashad Holmes is gone. I'm not surprised that Rashad Holmes was traded. I just think that it would have happened on draft night. If I'm being honest, Rashad Holmes' role diminished, and it was very unfortunate to see him not get any playing time. And considering the fact that we signed him 2 off seasons ago to a 4-year, $48 million deal. He had 2 years left, but he also had a player option on his final year. So I think that made sense to just move him, because if he's not in the long-term plans or becoming or playing us in the Sacramento moving forward for next season, they had to move him, and they did. You got to give Monty McNair credit where it's due, because he did found a contract to move, which was not in the long-term plans. And I think moving forward, it opens up flexibility, because Domantas Sabonis is going to need a backup center. We'll love Alex Len back. I love what I saw from Alex Len. But there's going to be forwards available, guys. There's going to be forwards available. We'll see what happens. I think that moving forward, they definitely have to have something in the works, or have something that they're really concrete and sure about, because if you're 50-50, if you're not sure about who you're going to go out and sign with this cap space, or who you're going to trade for, then this does not look good. Honestly speaking, this trade does not look good. But we'll see. I mean, we'll honestly see. We shall see how it looks like overall. I think I'm trying to stay optimistic, because the Sacramento Kings regime, Monty McNair and staff, they have been nothing but great the last 3 years. And I really genuinely feel like there has to be something in the works for Monty and staff to make the Sacramento Kings basketball team a better basketball team. And we shall see. We shall see. So I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see how the rest of the draft of the night goes. And like I said, I would like Bates a lot, but I think that if they decide to even keep the picks, if they try to even do some more trades, we'll see. I'll have you guys up to date. I might bust out another video at the end of the draft just to get my full reaction and what we did in the second round. Obviously, I'm going to laugh because I just wanted to get my initial thoughts of the first round and what we did and why we traded the pick. And hang in there, guys. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Hang in there. This trade will make a lot more sense as soon as the more details come out to why Monty McNair's staff made this trade in the first round with the Dallas Mavericks. So with that being said, I'll appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and watch the rest of the draft. I'll have a post-draft video right when the draft ends. And, yeah, the Sacramento Kings now have some cap space to work with. We shall see what they do. I'm seeing a lot of Draymond Greens. I'm seeing a lot of Chris Middletons. I'm seeing a lot of Kyle Kuzma. So the Kings have some options at the forward position. We'll see. I know they're linked to Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby a lot as well, but I'm not sure if they have the pieces to get a deal done for OG Anunoby or Pascal Siakam. So, and the reason why I say that is because I think the Toronto Raptors want a haul back in return for either one of them. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune into the rest of the draft. I'll definitely do my post-draft video after the draft wraps up and talk about the second round, what the Kings did in the second round. And we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys as always. I'll catch you guys in the post-draft video pretty soon, okay? All right. Peace.